Today, we're going to talk about modeling and all the different kinds of jobs in the modeling industry. Modeling is an integral part of making fashion, starting with fit and ending in presentation. As owner of a fashion school, I want students to understand the purpose and importance of working with models and what that means. Today, we have a special guest in the studio. He's model, actor, and modeling coach, Charleston Pierce. Charleston and I met at a fashion show where he was choreographing models for the Runway. It was a fabulous experience working with him and seeing the difference between runway modeling and fit modeling, where my experience comes in. So I'm really excited to introduce you to Charleston today. He's an engaging and wonderful coach, and welcome, Charleston.
Hey, hi.
I'm so glad you could be with us today, and I'm excited to talk about modeling and all the different kinds of jobs in the modeling industry. Before we get started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started as a model and what you're doing now?
Oh, great. I'm Charleston Pierce, born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. Wow, how did I get started? Well, presently now, I'm a fashion show producer, director, actor, model, teacher, just an ordinary guy, but I got started in high school. A teacher believed in me, asked me to be a part of a fashion show. Actually, it was a student asked me to be a part of a fashion show. I was super shy. I had braces. I had hair. I was a teenager. Not knowing what to do, so many options, but it started at high school, SOTA, School of the Arts in San Francisco. And I started modeling, and modeling transitioned to acting, and acting transitioned into producing, directing, all these wonderful things I've accomplished. Sometimes I have to pinch myself and go, did that really happen to me? Because I know how it feels. As a young person, sometimes you try to compare yourself with other people, and you try to think that you have to be a certain height, certain color, certain weight. No. Just be yourself. Be yourself, love yourself, and somebody will appreciate you for who you are. So that's how I'm here. I'm here because I wanted to be here. I'm here because I didn't give up. I felt like giving up. We all feel like giving up sometimes. Life is not always fun, right? But yeah, so right now I'm devoted to helping our youth achieve their goals and dreams. You can do it. All things are possible. And I'm just working with high school students, trying to just help them accomplish their goals and dreams, because you guys are the future. Yes, you are. Yes, you can.
That's awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about the different kinds of modeling in the business?
Absolutely. Well, that's a good question, because there's not just one, there's many. As you said, there's print modeling. What is print modeling? Magazines, editorial. Anybody can do it. You can do it. You can do it too, Jennifer. And there's fashion, runway. You can do it. All your students can do it. Designers can do it. I think it's important for designers to do some modeling so they can know how it feels to be a model. So when they're designing clothes for models, they can actually speak the language and actually understand their experience, because it's nice when we all put on each other's hat for a moment to see how it feels to be the designer, to be the model, to be the photographer. So there's print, runway, there's commercial modeling. Yes, you can be on TV and be a model. You can model for McDonald's, for Toyota, for Macy's, JCPenney's, Ross, real people. It's all about lifestyle modeling. That's everybody. So I think I covered it. Print, fashion, runway, and then commercial, and all those different characters in modeling, which is acting. It could be whoever shows up, whoever wants it.
And what about fit modeling? Have you ever done any fit modeling?
I have. I'm still waiting to do some fit modeling for you. So you make me the right outfit. Fit modeling. I've done fit modeling for Levi's, for for different stores and merchandisers. Basically, you go in, you try on the outfit. They measure it. They try to make sure that the merchandise and clothing fits you properly, and you're the fit model for the designer. It's super cool. You can make money doing it. Anybody can do it. They need all sizes, because when you go to a store, you see small, large, extra large.
Mhm.
They need to find somebody to fit those clothes so they can pattern their designs, or their pattern their sizes after that fit model. So fit modeling is definitely in, and that's for anybody. A lot of times fit models don't get recognized. They don't get exposure outside of the fitting room.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just for the designer in the in their
Yeah.
their workshop workspace.
Yeah. And they do a lot of work. It's a job. Like, it's a
It's
serious, hard job to do, to put clothes on and off
woo.
all day long.
I just put on 20 outfits. I'm tired. I need a break.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have to understand how the clothes fit, and how, how they're supposed to feel on the body. So they have to
Right,
they communicate
right,
that with the designer, or with the tech designer.
right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I've had the designer or the merchandise team ask me, so how does it feel?
Right.
Is it comfortable? Can you squat? Walk for us, right? Turn around for us. So it's dialogue between the model and the merchandisers or the designers, whoever's involved in that process.
So, how do the roles differ between the different kinds of modeling that there are? So, like, the role that you have as a fit model versus runway versus print, what's that? What's that like?
Well, in today's world, it's all about who you know. It's
Mhm.
pretty much been that way the whole time. Who you know, like if you know the right person. If your mother is related to the president of Calvin Klein's, you got a good opportunity of being in Calvin Klein's ad. So it's who you know. So how do we get these jobs? How do we get these opportunities? Good question. One is do your research, find a good agent. Do you need an agent to model? No, you don't. But what does the agency does versus not having an agent? With an agency, they're going to negotiate for you. They're going to try to get the best rate for you. They're going to protect you from all the kind of crazy that's out there. But when you're out there by yourself researching and trying to find designers, try to find people that produce fashion shows, you're on your own. And you have to negotiate. You have to figure it out. Is that a good show for me? Is that a good designer to work with? But the agent's job is to be the person that goes out there and filter out all the things that you don't want to experience.
Mhm.
So I've done both. I've worked with an agency and I freelance. So freelancing does work. Freelance, you can make money. Sometimes you can't make the big money, because the big money, it has a paper trail, and they like to work with models that are signed, because they want to make sure that that model's going to show up, be accountable,
Be professional.
professional,
Yeah.
right? So when you're hiring models on Craigslist, or models that are not professional, you might have to do a lot of training. So sometimes it pays to get good quality. That's in
Yeah,
everything.
absolutely. Um, what's the difference between an actor and a model?
I don't think it's a difference. I think they both match. I think that as a model, you are taught to embrace characters, right?
Mhm.
As a model, I said what the actor, you embrace characters, but as a model, you're coming in there, right? And you're going, okay, what is my merchandise? What is the storyboard today for the photo shoot? So you come in there with the same mindset of an actor is to be aware, to be present, to understand what energy, what character I want to bring to life in these clothes. So
Right.
to me, they both mash together. They both are similar. The advantage of just having that title actor, you're going to have more opportunities to speak and
Mhm.
dialogue with other actors, compared to a model. A lot of times you're by yourself and you're speaking with body language, you're speaking with poses, you're speaking with a smile. So you're giving off the same energy, but you're limited. You don't have as many options to express yourself as an actor. An actor, I can be a bird. I could be, I could be an astronaut. You can be all these different characters that can speak. But a model is limited, because most of the speaking and the energy and the objective is to sell clothes, and it's focused on merchandise, compared to the actor is broad.
Right. Um, what are two things someone can do that will help them get started with modeling?
It's good to have a coach. If you can find somebody that's experienced in the modeling industry, that has a background of working in print, um, um, fashion shows and commercials, or just have a lot of experience and knowledge of the industry, that's going to save you time and money. That's going to save you headaches, because if you don't have the right support, you can waste your time, you can waste a lot of money, because there's good shows that you can benefit and grow properly, or you can be stuck in a mindset of thinking this is not fun because you have teamed up with the wrong production. You have worked with people that don't value you, and you feel like, this is not fun. But to have a good experience is to have a coach that can guide you and tell you, hey, I think these are good opportunities for you. I think this is a good agency for you. I think it's a good market for you. You should be in LA compared to San Francisco because you are a commercial actor, commercial model. You should go to New York because you are a runway model, and there's more opportunities for you as a runway model in New York. San Francisco, lifestyle. So you have to have someone to help you maneuver, because there's no shortcuts. And we all need support and help and mentors. If you're a designer, you need somebody who designed and someone who has experience. So it's good to have a coach in every area of life, of business, because it helps you to have a support. You don't want to feel like you're by yourself, because it's hard to make it by. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not make it here by myself. I'm happy, I'm excited, but I have lots of people that I talk to that are positive, that's supportive and honest. You need people to tell you when you're not doing well, are you on the wrong path, or you're having, you want your real friends and your peers and the people in the industry to tell you, hey, you know what? I don't think that's a good investment. I don't think that's a good market for you. Or you overworking, slow down, take your time. Success is a journey. Right. Don't try to be rich and famous. Try to be wealthy, healthy, and wise, and enjoy the process. And it sucks sometimes, but those happy days are woohoo. Those sad days are like, hey, this is real. Because don't think you're gonna have it easy. It's not easy. When you hit those walls, when you get frustrated, it's okay. Call up Jennifer. Reach out to me and I'll say, hey, welcome to life. And this too shall pass. Yeah. You'll have days that just like life, that rain, and you have days that are cold, but then you have some sunshine. And so hang in there, find you some good music. Because when I hit those walls, I put on some music.
Do a little dance.
And just dance and have fun, right?
So can you tell me a few attributes that you think models definitely need to have if they're going to be successful? I lost
Sorry
you.
about that. Here I go. You should have a desire never to give up. Have that determination and the understanding that it's going to be a journey. It's not a sprint. And being patient, kind, having empathy, really like spending time by yourself to check yourself and find out who you are. And remember, we all have trauma. And the reason why people act out and have all this frustration and hurt is because they're hurting.
Right. Yeah.
And so when you see somebody hurting, right, when you see someone hurting or not behaving properly, maybe they're hurting. Say a prayer for them. Wish them the best. Good thoughts, So I just think that you should just basically make up in your mind. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to be exciting, but don't give up. Pause. You have to pause sometimes. Take a break. It's okay to take a break, but know that, hey, tomorrow we'll get back at it. And maybe not tomorrow, maybe next year. It's okay. It really is. Trust me. It may not feel like that. A year. Years goes by like that. Trust me.
So what are some of the things that your students learn in your workshops?
So I've been doing workshops for over 10 years, helping thousands of people achieve their goal as a model or a runway model, or to do a fashion show or a print job or commercial. I just basically accept everybody, because I believe this my whole career, that everyone is a model. You model for yourself every day. Every day you look in the mirror. What are you doing? You're checking yourself out, making sure that you're ready for the world, the runway of life. You model for yourself. Modeling starts within, right? Like, do I want to show the world this face today? Do I want to paint it? Do I want to dress it up, dress up my hair, or my face, my clothes? So we all are models. So you have to decide for yourself, once you figure out your purpose, like, why are you here? You're here for a purpose. You were created, not just for fun, but you were created to make the world better. You have a superpower. Figure out what that is. My superpower is to encourage people. Woohoo! That's my superpower. And so I just wake up every day and I just want to, woohoo, encourage people. Some people, super intellectual, numbers, whatever your gift is, designing, painting, all of it matters. Your life matters. All life matters, right? So we want to figure out in fashion, how can you use this platform to make the world better? And so,
someone needed attention.
yeah. So, it starts within yourself. And if you want to be a model, be a designer, be somebody, you have to first give yourself permission. I can do it. Say, yes, you can. And then do your research, do your studying. Find a coach that will work with you. All coaches are not for you. I work with thousands of people, but some people I couldn't work with because we just didn't have the right fit. It's okay. It's like some people are better for other people.
There's always somebody for everybody, I think. Like,
right.
Yeah, and not everybody's meant for everybody.
Exactly. So don't get disappointed when you have a teacher or a person that you meet, that you hear about, that has a certain title, and you think, okay, I'm going to connect with that person, and then you guys don't match. It just happens. So don't be discouraged, because once again, I did not get here just showing up. I had to go through, ups and downs, highs and lows. Everybody's not going to get you, right? Everybody's not going to stand you. Everybody's not going to like you. And once you realize that, you're going to be good, because you're not here for everyone. Yeah, you want to be a superhero. Yeah, you want to make the world better, but your superpower, your life is not for everyone to benefit from or everyone to like. It's not about people liking you. It's about you loving yourself and finding people who appreciate you, and you appreciate them, and you wish the best for others. Good energy, good energy.
So thank you so much for coming on today and telling us about the different kinds of models that there are in the industry and how one can go about, starting to be a model. Can you tell us how folks can find you and how they can get a hold of you if they want to coach?
Absolutely. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Jennifer, I have had the opportunity to work with Jennifer for years, and she's been amazing. She's amazing, beautiful soul who I care about, I honor, and her family. But if you want to contact me, CharlestonPierce@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook. And you know what? Like I said, everyone is a model, but to be a professional model, you have to do your research. You have to learn the business. Taking classes taking classes is good, City College, or studying online about the business. Do your research. Anything you want to pursue in life, do your research, because when you do your research and you learn the history of something, you appreciate it more. Like I taught modeling at a college, and doing my research and finding out about when fashion first started, and the designers, and then the top models, and working with top models. I worked with Tyra Banks, Cindy Crawford, Kristen Charlton, Claudia Schiffer. I worked with top models. It taught me a lot about, when I watched them, and I observed their presence, their attitude. They were poised. They were amazing, but they're human, and they didn't just show up. I don't care how they look. They have to prepare. So preparation is really important, planning, and then showing up, believing that you can do this. All things are possible, but you got to do the work. And I'm here for you. Jennifer's here for you. There's many people. There's good people in this world, many different people out there. You just got to do your homework and find out that they have your best interests. It's not about, it's not about the money, but definitely there's no free rides. You have to pay, right? With your time, with your resources to get what you want. Because you know what? Those people pay. So it's about negotiating, finding out who's the best coach for you. If you really want it, you're going to show up prepared. You're going to show up knowing that it's work. But guess what? Hard work pays off. Because of work and sacrifice and me trying to be my best self, that's why I'm here today. It's not always easy, because being successful sometimes is being lonely, right? It's like everybody's not going to get you. Everybody's not going to be there, right? It gets lonely.
That's right. Yeah.
But you know what? If you love yourself, it's okay to be by yourself. Because you got to enjoy you. You can't love anybody until you love yourself.
That's right. I agree completely. Well, thanks so much, Charleston. And I look forward to seeing you soon in person, hopefully soon.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunities. And all those people out there, yes, you can always say your prayers, because prayers work, because you have somebody that you cannot see that loves you at all times up in heaven, looking down on you saying, go for it.